Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more Total War Attila. We're playing as the last Roman DLC and we're playing as the Roman Expedition. We're going to continue to push up the Italian peninsula against the Ostrogothic kingdom. Now, obviously, to quickly recap the last couple of parts, we have Flavius Belisarius, John the Armadian who adopted died. We have our new heir Farus until Flavius Belisarius' son Aero or Aeri or Bindius, however you want to say. We'll call him Bindius. Ben be quicker. Right, so we're currently besieging the settlement. We had probably the best battle of the campaign, to be perfectly honest, in the last battle. I highly recommend you go check out and watch it. So, we've got my reinforcing armies here that aren't taking up any of my income. That is getting dangerously low. We're going to have to decimate it. And same with this other army here. Now, over in Northern Africa, I've made the decision to keep these two armies here. Obviously, it's going to improve growth, and we're going to put money straight back into here so we can get a decent economy going. I think that's probably the best thing for us. Obviously, we've taken the entirety of Northern Africa. We pushed against the Berbers. Enfa rebelled, but regardless, let's push up the peninsula and continue on with the campaign now, shall we? So, easy auto resolve here today. 141 men lost. Let's reclaim the boot. Let's continue to push up to Crotona. If we can take it in this turn, that would be fantastic. Riding past good old Justinian. We'll go with an encamped. And we'll move these guys up while we don't have to pay for them at the moment. But how is everyone doing on this fantastic day on this planet we call Earth? Right, let's have a look at what we're going for objectives-wise here. Yeah, we're going to need mostly northern Carthago. Really? Expedition victory, loyalist triumphant. Haven't decided what I'm going to go for just yet, but we still need Corellas, Neapolis, Tarentum. We're going to have to go to war with the Sardinians at some point. I'm trying to think, should I do that now? Or should I wait until we get rid of the Ostrogothic kingdom? While we're focusing on them at the moment. Yeah, we might as well. Right. Plutonius has some upgrades. But we'll start saving our money. We'll put our money straight back into the economy in those encampments. I think I'm just going to permanently sit them there. The Romans do have a full stack at Rome and another full stack in southern Italy. Once I start pushing in at Crotona and then Tarentum, the southern half of Italy should fall quite quickly. The Langobards are coming. The disaster wish war. Ah, fuck. Where are the Langobards? That's not good. Langobards are at war with the Roman expedition. Where are the Langobards? Ah, they're in the north. Ah, they shouldn't be a problem against me, to be perfectly honest. Right, let's take Crotona now. Reclaim it for the glorious empire. I will obviously try to get a battle in this part, but you guys all know my luck in this campaign. Not necessarily luck, I just feel like because we're so versatile and mobile, or maybe it's just because of the main Roman host just taking everyone out before I can get a chance to go back to encampment. It's going to be interesting to see once these units go back into paid for, which it does fluctuate here and there. We're going to have to wait. What can we? Officers' tents. Wealth, research rate, and integrity. I want to save up for storage houses so we can get more food, which will increase our growth. It's probably the best thing for us. However, we have to wait for that. What can we? We can actually get a better one here. The integrity is not going to bother me. We've got a grain storage in our main host. Right, let's end the turn. We've taken Crotona. But I'm hoping we have a good battle against the Ostrogoths. Looks like they got some spies in and around here. We're going to have to watch out for them. The Berber spies managed to assassinate Theodosius. And in one of the battles, we lost John the Armenian, who was my heir. So, need to be careful. The Ostrogoths at Lord of the Langobards. Really? I find that pretty interesting. Right, 21 more turns before we can get some decent sort of axemen. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go into civic so I can get some better quality buildings. Right, we're going to continue to push up through the boot, like I said. Flavius Belisarius obviously leading the charge for the expedition. Tarentum is our next siege. Man, I really wish I had some siege equipment. We could get in there within one turn. When can we get siege equipment? Was there a... Enables construction of heavy siege engines. Siege workshop 30. Wow, that's a lot of money. That is an insane amount of money. Regardless, let's push up as soon as we can. We'll continue my growth and my economy in northern Africa. I think Carthago is the best spot. I could push them over once we've taken southern Italy, maybe, because it might be a little bit more safer there. But I feel like, obviously, with the garrison at Carthage, as you see here on the screen, it's quite huge. So if it does ever get attacked, which it most likely won't once we've defeated the Ostrogoths, the Sardinians will be the only threat. They've only got one settlement in Syracuse and Corellas and whatnot. What's going to be interesting to see is if the Roman Empire is going to be able to hold on to this. But we need to keep an eye on the integrity. Yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. Still 2 turns, obviously, before we can take it. Okay, Flavius Belisarius has some upgrades. I want to go, yeah, obviously, food replenishment. There's no governed province. That's not going to help me. Neither is Asian experience. Melee defense might be alright, actually, now that I see that. Minus construction of and corruption. Yeah, I obviously want to go for this eagle, so we'll go with... Yeah, it's not going to... Well, I guess we go with that. We're going to have to go with... It's going to be a while before Belisarius can go there. Right, morale when laying siege, minus recruitment. It was defenders that I wanted to go for. That's after the unit experience. So we'll put... Yeah, we're not actually recruiting anyone that much. So we'll put 2 into morale when sieging. Or maybe I should go like that. And then we'll put the other one into morale and sieging. Oh, wow, we've got another 2. Okay. And then we'll push it into there, right. Okay. My spy's moving up. I probably should get him into the action. But obviously, the Roman Empire has Rome and that northern settlement. I can't quite remember the name of it. Because I had to get Theodora's gems, or I had to get some Ostrogothic princess, I can't quite remember. That's why they have such a weird chunk in the middle of it. And they managed to push 2 full stacks over there, so they've been actually holding it over quite well. I'm not liking what's happening to that legion, though. Looks like it could quite be on the back foot. But 32,000 for siege equipment, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I might as well just wait out the 2 turns. Right, where's my spy? Push him up north. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a spy here. We'll assassinate him. Fuck, their spies are good. Bloody hell. 1 more turn. Alright, continue to push up. I hate how they always, you have to force encamp. I wish there was just a setting to, as soon as you stop moving, it automatically encamps. That would be so effective, I reckon. Right, what can we build here? Storage house, which I would like. I would also like to upgrade the storage house if we can. Don't overly need money, we need more food. The more food you have, the bigger you can grow, and it's just... The more you can get, yeah, it's just better off getting more food, and that's our really only source of food that we can get. Right, my spy is upgraded. Well, I was going to put him into ruined provisions, so I don't know how that's actually going to go. I can't remember using it over that much in the grand campaign. I usually just go for ruined provisions and assassination. Obviously, they nerfed ruined provisions from Total War Rome 2 quite significantly. But guys, if you still are enjoying this campaign, please leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't. If you're not enjoying the campaign, let me know why, and give a constructive suggestion or comment of a series you would prefer to see more often instead. I always like to get your feedback. Right, we'll take Tarentum. Wow, it's actually the faction leader, but just look at these odds. Like, there's no point of playing it. I feel like the 2 full stacks in Rome are doing most of the heavy lifting for me, if I do say so myself. Right, I'll push this other army down to take Hadriantum. And we'll push this other army north. Go into a camp, and we'll push this other army north as well. We'll stack it. We don't have too much money in the bank, but I guess it's better than nothing. We don't have enough money to do anything here. 3 champions, holy shit. 2 full stacks, 1 at Rome and 1 at Retii. That's all safe. And let's continue to push against the Ostrogothic kingdom. Beneventum, Neapolis, and Septunum should be ours soon. But obviously the Roman economy has flourished from the supply lines from Northern Africa. Obviously, historically, and in the campaign, it's pretty much the breadbasket of the empire. And as you see here, I'm currently constructing grain stores in Northern Africa, so that will attribute somewhat. But we'll move on Hadriantum. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine that there would have been much of a... Wow, it was actually a bigger force than what I expected, but still a clear war to resolve, if I do say so myself. Just lost under 400 men. Alright, let's push up. This spy is going to be giving me the shits. We'll try assassinate him. Success. Boom. Right, we'll get Flavius Belisarius to besiege Beneventum. And we'll move this other guy, once we decimate him, to Sep. Yeah, right. Get rid of it. Might not need to decimate him, actually. Since we just had a battle. Obviously, integrity will stand pretty high. No, still not the best. Right. Put you back into encampment. How are the food supply lines and whatnot going down in the south here? Still growing, obviously. Their integrity is fine. How is their loyalty? 10. Naris 10. These other guys are going up slowly. He hasn't got much. Naris. I don't really want to put these guys into military councils just yet. We have 245. What have we got? Food, which should obviously help us quite significantly. But once we push against the Ostrogothic kingdom, we'll finish them off. We probably want to go to war with the Franks or the Visigoths. Right, an unscrupulous rival will spread foul rumours about a member of your family. Give the order and they will be silenced. Okay, so this bastard, pay him off, minus influence. How much influence do I have? 101, yeah, we'll pay him off. Because I don't think we actually have that much overly control. Yeah, 49%. 63. We do cover most of the Dominion. As soon as John died, that sort of threw a spanner in the works, didn't it? But instead of getting Flavius Belisarius to besiege Beneventum, I'm actually going to send him to go besiege Neapolis. And we'll get the brave heroes there. I was going to change their names, but I feel like I've left it too late. And now you might as well just leave it. Let's go with the balanced. 222. Reclaim for the Emperor. This guy's coming a pretty promising commander. We've got to keep him loyal, of course. Alright, let's continue to push up. And let's move up my other army here now as well. Still keeping an eye on the growth in Northern Africa, of course. Neapolis, yeah, there's still a fair few more of the Ostrogoths. Let's hope we have a big battle against them at some point. We'll go back into Infantry Commander and Legius. But it looks like the Ostrogoths champion might be, I don't know, trying to do something here. I reckon the the Ostrogoths would be. I can't even speak. I'm too tired at the moment. The Ostrogoth campaign would be really quite interesting. Obviously, surrounded from all sides, defending the peninsula would be a challenge. Obviously, the mod allowing you to play as the Roman faction would be really quite interesting as well. But we're still continuing to reclaim more settlements for the Empire. 153 men lost. Flavius Belisarius will besiege Neapolis. 16 more turns. We unlock Tribunal and Headquarters. And Fire and Steel, the Legion with Zolcius. Yeah. Right. How much movement points have we got here? Enough. Right, let's double down. And see what's happening in Northern Africa. I would like to upgrade the market stalls, because that gives another 500 in wealth from buildings. But I'm going to have to go through... Yeah, that's what I want to go through next. Once I get some better quality axemen and buildings and whatnot. Right. Have we got any more missions or anything? Survive the following date. Income. Give 1,000 in diplomacy to the Ostrogoths. Give 1,000 in diplomatic tributes to the following faction, Ostrogothic Kingdom. Reward 1,000 talents. I guess. Does that mean we get an army if we do that? Well, firstly, we can't. Maybe you have to come independent before you can actually negotiate with them. I don't know. Or maybe they could ask for peace and you could give them 1,000. Okay, so it looks like the Ostrogoths have moved a full stack down to this second army. We're going to retreat. Not that I care, we are paying absolutely nothing for them. But foolishly, they've pulled out their second army, so we're going to obviously auto-resolve and clearly win. But we will have a decent battle at some point against this Ostrogothic horde. Kill the captives. I might double it back down to Flavius Belisarius before he attacks Neapolis. Great Plague. That's not good. Is that in... It's actually happening to me in Northern Africa, I think. Which obviously isn't the best thing, but, hey, what are you going to do? Just need to wait for... Alright. I've got an idea. I'm going to force march to Rome. Obviously, if they pull over here, that's going to bring this full stack into the field. And obviously, even if they do leave, Rome has a huge garrison. Maybe we could lead them into sort of a trap over here. The Roman Empire has 3 full stacks here. I don't know how well they're going to use them. But we'll stick these guys together. We'll move my spy up. Maybe he can do some... Let's try assassinate him. See what happens. Failure. Is it? I would imagine it'd be one more turn before we can charge. Yeah. We'll do a save. We've taken a fair few settlements in today's part. I could play some of these battles just to get a these sieges just to get a battle in, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think it's a point. Not a challenge. Easy victory. We're gonna win, but we will play against that full stack there. That will be a decent feat. Now, what are they going to do here? They're going to go... What are they going to try and do? Retake... I don't know. Well, we're going to be able to take Neapolis soon. I might go out and try and face them on the field with those 2 full stacks. 8 men lost. Food shortages where? Okay. Right, let's take Neapolis. 201 men lost, let's reclaim. Looks like the... Where the hell did the army go? Oh, maybe the, maybe the Romans destroyed it. Oh no, it's here, it's here. I thought it was here. Well, let's get Flavius Belisarius to push up against it. We'll move my second army here to get in range. There it is. Get him to attack it. Ah, because obviously they're out of movement points. They can't fall back, so we have the Roman reinforcing here. I'm half tempted to play this in the next part. Yeah, I will. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to play this battle straight at the start of the next part. And I'll see you guys in this next video. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for more Total War content on Simpzy Total War.